Hello, welcome to a game. We're here on Rotated Pillars. Testulous!
More Testulous.
There is great joy in suffering. Team 1 ANS, Team 2 OSP. We got... No. It's been too long talking to people in the lobby. Got a shitload of people in the lobby right now. It's Meganite, Shrimp, myself, Herman, Internet Explorer, Venarius, Mr. Meanie, Nop, Wolf, Bean, Rymar, Kim, Hunter. All in a voice chat. We're gonna drop in there in a second. We're gonna go through the fleets. We're gonna go through the players. So, Team 1, ANS, Bluebot, Dramus, Kerbal, Sam, Sirius Mango. Team 2, Corbeau, Solo Hubris, Simike, and Zinfon. We drop down with Solo Hubris on OSP team, who is multi-mission tugging. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Spread tugs. Multi-mission tug, if you're not familiar with this build, it's got a C30 on the nose. Sometimes a 250 on the nose. S2 launcher, Bellbird, Pinpoint, AMM. So it's got 2 Nikki boys, 2 gun shuttles. Capping purposes, Corbeau has 6 monitors this time. The bomb on the nose, T30s on top and bottom. 100 mil plasma, nice.
The enemy is securing
The bomb in T30s, the bomb in T30s, 100 mil in plasma, 100 mil in plasma. So half and half. It's a good amount of plasma. Oh, and that's something else. The 600 isn't just a bomb delivery device now. The Hesh rounds are pretty good, pretty strong, pretty effective. 600 millimeter got its own special caliber, its own special head type. Charge? No, charge is the backside. Payload? Yeah, I think payload's the correct term here. Can I find the fucking mag? Yeah. H-E-S-H. Alright, Smiki got a container liner. These are fast boot containers. You're gonna... You're in for a treat, my friend. You are in for a treat. It's a complete meme and it works.
The enemy
Very well. For 50s. NMDs. Wolf Raiders. Pair of tugs, 1 LRT, 1 multi-mission. And then 1 Nicky Boy for capping. Let's see what's P team. Let's go to the ANS. Series Mango has 1 Surrender CH. Or CL looks like Cruise. These are not hot launch and they're being, yeah, they're arcing. These definitely Cruise. Who's S2H? And 1 Peanut Sprinter. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Purple Sam, 450 Solomon, 2 PD Sprinters. Oh man, I feel like way crazy stuff.
We are contesting Zone Atlas.
That's okay. Tramis has 1 Mark 64 Voxel and a whole bunch of sprinters. Okay, 2 E-War sprinters and 3 missile sprinters. Yeah, 1.
The enemy is securing Zone Atlas.
These are cap control sprinters, missiles on them, and 1's getting absolutely eaten alive by the EMNs. Blue Bot also has a pack of sprinters. Looks like Sprinter Swarm. S2H's, I think, long range. Yeah, well, they're 2 little packs, 2 little shark teams. Might be about to get S2'd. We'll see. Rebounds on them. Okay, it's not bad. Let's drop in the chat and see what everybody else is talking about. Who knows? It might be complete nonsense.
What we're doing is adding an additional, like,
weakness.
What is it?
Yeah.
Well, you're adding, how much is it? It's 350 hit, okay, so it's 350 hit points times 5 to each side. So, whatever the fuck that is.
700. Yeah. And then which server for the test branch, by the way?
1750. They're in a game right now. You gotta wait.
Okay. All right.
So like that's 3k additional health, right?
It's 1750. It's less than 3k. But,
fair enough. I was assuming spam slots, but you're right.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Like the missile, like the way that missiles apply damage.
Alright, they're talking about a bunch of fucking random bullshit. They're not talking about the game. So instead of interrupting that, we're just gonna keep Testulous. Good AMMs on the multi-mission tug. Fuck Peter here. It's cold. Like, really cold. Hoping to be able to dip into the voice cob because oh my god. Getting pretty congested. That's fine. I don't think it'll be too bad. I won't be coughing that much. Won't be as bad as previously. Oh, hybrids coming in. Glonk, glonk. That's a one very sad tug. No HQB on those. Definitely HEI. Still able to do some good damage. Downs the reactor. Yells and oranges out a bunch of things. Downs the jammer and the MLS too. To make that tug significantly less with the red. S2 still going after this pack of spinners up here, and I don't think they're going to perform very well. The spinners need to get angled, though. They need to get their PD into an angle where they're better on target. But, is Mike just missing anyways? Yeah. Yeah, not great performance out of those. And it's 2 points, OSP is 3. Looking like that paradigm's going to stay the way it is for a little while. Carball's moving out onto the map, getting some good positioning and maybe some good tracks on, well, nothing actually. Pretty much nothing on the OSP team is spotted. They're able to glonk with impunity. AMD's coming down the field here. I'm not sure if they're firing at the Spore Sprinters. No, they're definitely firing at the Solomon. It's the only thing that's being protected.
But just, I don't know, without restricting it, you're kind of screwed, huh?
I really feel like every end result of this is functional, though.
Alright, they're just talking about random bullshit. No, it's not random bullshit, it's testing stuff. That is neither here nor there. Bonk. Whoa, what's going on over here? Nothing, actually. These have been fired and they're gonna miss. So, no way those are gonna track and land unless. Oh my. They are. Well, most of them are going to go for flag. I think a couple went for that tug. Yeah, a couple lands in the tug. Terrible, not great. Still waiting for a Sunke to get out of some sort of crazy container assault. But I don't think they're any good candidates for tags. Torp's doing a pretty good job versus these TNTs. Bonk. Wish I can see what heads these things have. Ah, bonk. That's another nearly dead ship. Blizzard. Ooh, nice dodge. Knuckling basic. That's unfortunate. The dangers of track firing. Hello, kitty. What are you doing today? How was your day been? Tell the people. Tell the people how your day's been. No? You get your attention and that's you're not gonna meow anymore? Alright, fine, whatever, bitch. Alright. Tons of riposts are gonna go into the those are on max UF. Oh man, but they are struggling to get lands. I think these are gonna bonk this container liner really hard. Yeah, they are. There's one. There's a bunch fucking more. And then the S1's also coming and crashing this thing. Wow, downs the long haul. And one of the two of the SPCs only got 2 restores on this thing. I mean, I'm gonna be real cheap if I don't put any fucking restores on my container liner, but cool. Stu's going after the It's been a pretty even game thus far. OSP definitely has a cap advantage, but they're steadily losing all their map presence shit. Stugs are just getting blocked left and right. Got all the changes for them. They're slower, so it makes it harder for them to dodge missiles. They also have... They're just less survivable, who knows. Due to all the durability changes to the C30 and C30. Some are eating more missiles than they were, which is nice. Destroyers, clean those up. Yeah, that's not really getting on any points. Kind of England on Echo. Well, I think they can take Echo now that all the tugs over here are down, except for the two at the back. I think these springs can handle it indefinitely. The battleship. When the battleship gets over here, it can fucking handle it easy. But I'm just talking to the people in voice. And they're all yammering about things not related to the game goal. But it's unfortunate. I like hearing, you know, whatever everybody else has to say about a match. They're just talking about other stuff.
The enemy is securing zone eclipse.
And being involved in any of that. I don't think I've been speaking loudly enough. I just looked over at my little sound meter and I've been kind of low this whole time, so I apologize. If I have been mumbling and you haven't been able to hear me effectively. That's something I tend to do when I'm relaxed, and I am very relaxed right now. It's kind of nice being back to solo casting, to a degree. I don't know, it's complicated. It's a lot lower energy, it's pretty chill. But it does suck not having other people to catch things and give their perspectives. They're all really emotional.
The enemy secured zone eclipse.
This container's about to eat another fucking volley, or these are just gonna go into the void. Yeah, this is just gonna go into the void. Not keeping up with the movement of the container liner, though it is kind of cool to see the container liner being active on the map, to a degree. I think it's unbelievably risky. Sometimes that's the decision you gotta make. Swing B's gonna
Enemy
near the
secured zone
spinner.
atlas.
Doing colossal damage to it. Very nice. Anus managed to take 4 caps in the meantime while we've been looking around with everything and digging around with the Chatulous. Got Echo, the capped Alpha. All they're missing is Bravo. That's pretty far inside OSP's zone of control. Although it looks like OSP's gonna maybe be able to get on Echo here. They're on Echo, or Charlie rather. They're in it. It's just Dramus's little shipwreck down here surviving. Gonna try torpedoing, but that is not gonna work, Chief. Yeah, there we go. Grazers. The 100 mil and full launching. The grazers are gonna keep killing these. 100 mil is slowly going to tear the screen apart, even with
The enemy is securing zone atlas.
More missiles going into bulk road. That's in the aliens going off in space.
We are contesting zone
They're
atlas.
going after the voxel. Does the voxel have point defense? Yeah, it's got 3 defenders. Only 3 defenders. That's interesting. Oh, because Jeff. 1 for soft kill. Oh yeah, these have corkscrew on them for some reason, by the way. Very silly. Very funny. I mean, it's kind of working. Yeah, right until there.
The enemy is
You need,
securing
like,
zone comet.
need to combo those with decoys, I think. I need to make a fucking container build. based on this concept.
The enemy is securing Zone Atlas.
It's very silly. Let's see where these go. Voxel eating some mass drivers. Xenobomb doing good work with it. Oh yeah, right. These are fast boot. So this thing can just sort of stream them out. Programming channels, don't need them, don't want them. Stream, baby, stream. Look at that.
The enemy
Okay,
secured
just
Zone Comet.
colossal volley, and I don't think any of these are going to get through the battleship point defense. Some of them might cut through the voxel point of it. No. At least you're going to get defended in stonewalled pretty effectively. I don't know. That voxel's having some problems. Bonk. There's one. There's still only one. Yeah, that's it. Most of these are going to keep getting killed. Womp womp. Very silly. Firing these no-pinade containers into a death ball PD of defenders in flat, just completely tracking them. And it's now up 10 points. They also have a cap advantage, though I don't think that cap advantage is going to last super long. We're just really leaning into the surrender seal. I mean, very obnoxious. Because children are impressionable. Good lands with these S2Hs.
But
For this sake, because of the way that these ships interact with each other around the map, this is actually not an uncommon example to begin with.
I've been
So-
lied to.
There are fair points. Okay, well, you disappeared and then came back, so I'm sorry.
You said we did that?
Yeah, but we're talking about something else now.
Oh, okay.
we're talking about gun shuttles,
We're talking about the interaction between gun shuttles. And
which we can stop if you'd like. I have no problem.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll
I'm
talk
just trying to
about what
catch
you
up
want to
on
talk about. I'm just like, there's no reason doing a cast on deference if everyone's talking about
Yeah.
things unrelated.
No, that's fair. I mean, we were talking about stuff related to the game, and then we saw something happen in the game, and that made us start talking about the other thing. So,
Average Testulous experience.
Indeed.
The enemy is securing Zone
Alright, we
Tag.
all have fun with that. I heard me saying, "Who done?" And I'm like, okay, cool. I'll come back and get the people's voice, and I come back and I run random shit again. Womp womp. Pretty standard. Oh well. Such is the way of things. As I am wont to say. Why am I getting pinged in the main fucking Discord? Oh, it's time for, it's just about time for rips then. Whoops. Questions. It calls. I had all intentions of showing up to that, but the patch dropped and, oh yes, SP ahead on caps. About to be. Still behind on points by about 40.
The enemy secured Zone Dagger.
Oh man, I can't keep all the floating mouth noises from happening. But that shouldn't last too terribly long. ANS pretty heavily concentrated around Echo. And they need to get onto the center of the map and spread out a little bit and get control. on Delta and Charlie, or maybe Bravo. I think Blue Bot's heading down. Oh my goodness, to Bravo. To control it. He's got one MMT to contend with, which shouldn't be that much of a problem if we're being completely honest. Just fucking missile that shit, yo. I think he's running out of AMMs here. 3 AMMs left. Big jam. Well, Blue Bot's probably not having very many misses. Yeah, he's not really having that many misses here. Oh, I got a few. Just a few, though. Assuming this is with the team, we need to follow the shit out here and there. We're gonna lose this time. Listen to some chill jams. The whole time we've been doing this one, it's been fun or satisfying. Oh my god, it's so dark outside. It's fucking 6 o'clock in the evening. And it is just, it is the middle of the night. It could be midnight, I wouldn't be able to tell. Winter whack. Especially when you go directly from summer into winter and don't have fall. Very whack. Curveball still just moving around the map in the 450 battleship. Officer and nerds when possible. Wait a minute. Is anybody else seeing this? I did not notice this the first time through this. So we got 450s, obviously, in all the obvious spots. And we have fucking 120s? And all the nipple mounts? What is this? That's a complete meme. I mean, they're pretty bad for point defense turrets, just because they're angling, and with the sprinters having way better point defense angling, it'd be a bad idea to have the 120s on the side. If you can broadside some small ships, the 120s will tear them apart, especially if you've got a battleship level of ammo elevators. And yeah, it definitely does. 2 GPCs, 3 GPCs? Okay, that's pretty questionable. But yeah, shitload of ammo elevators, a couple RCCs for the flackening. Here's another container bombardment. Unfortunately, this is going for the battleship, which is covered by 2 double stonewall, double defender sprinters. Not really gonna be doing anything. You ain't getting through that, Chefo. Not gonna lie. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna get close to those spenders, which are just gonna be instantly cut into shreds. Oh, bad angle. Bad angle on the battleship. It ain't one. It's probably gonna need a second one. I think this one's gonna land. It's gonna eat. Okay, just those 2. The rest of these will get handled by the flak and defenders. Still though, I mean, you know, 2 out of 40, that's certainly a, you are definitely dealing damage, which is better than a lot of other container builds could say. Needs to get the caps. They're not going to be able to fully kill off this tug. Kind of a problem. Spin your missiles, dog. Okay, spin enemy, spin it. Close, it's not gonna. Nice. Really fucked up that tug too. Drone's doing a little bit of off-map action with this one, so which I'm not entirely sure about. HE instead RPFing this tug. I may not know exactly what it is. HE just to be safe. Over here in the mass driver build still. In the 450 build. This speed didn't really have that much in the way of plasma. So,
But that's the biggest problem, I think, personally. But
I have a question I would like to put to the class. It just came in.
sure.
If it's reasonable to expect OSP to be required to have plasma to fight battleships, why is it unreasonable to expect ANS to be required to have hybrids to fight tugs?
I don't agree
I mean-
with the assumption base.
That's what I was asking, but you know,
Oh, were y'all
Well, I
already
mean-
discussing this?
no, this is what I asked before.
Go to fight night. Go there, maybe for second round. See ya.
Take care.
We'll see.
Peace out.
I would argue that plasma isn't required. I think 450 is. It takes longer, but you can do it. Orbs are extremely effective. If you can pen, containers are extremely effective.
Yes, but plasma's like the main thing here, and hybrids are the main thing versus tugs. By the same token, you can also fight tugs with beams, with torpedoes.
Size dudes, gun shuttles, you
To
name
be
it.
clear, like, both can be beaten by many systems.
It's just they have a deliberate weakness. I mean, this is just part of Neb got more rock, paper, scissors with the capital ship update, with capitals getting a lot weaker versus, well, people having to bring more systems that are specifically tailored to killing certain ships, and I think that hybrids are kind of just part of that versus tugs.
Tugs are not weak against hybrids. To be clear about that.
True. But, yeah.
Well, they're weaker now. They just don't die right away. They just lose all their systems.
They are weaker, but like all of OSP is that sort of weak against hybrids. Hybrids are just good.
I don't know. I think an interesting suggestion to deal with both the gun shuttle and the tug problem could be a just 1k range buff to size 1s. But
The enemy has secured zone box.
Honestly,
like
Si-
buffing size 1s a little bit would not hurt.
Size
I
ones
would be
are
fine with
not
that.
against resistance.
True. It's more of like an assistance to bringing them as a sidearm to assist. Because otherwise you do just have to dodge and pray. It shouldn't be a counter, but it should be, I think if you buff it as an option, it could help a bit.
Oh my god. You know what Sumi needs to do? Sumi needs to put rocket containers on this thing.
Absolutely. They're very good.
Rocket containers and a couple BSSJ, and then like one decoy for volley.
Yeah, and then you remove these like fast food things and then put on some like cluster.
No, dude.
No, the fast
No, the
food
fast
makes
food.
it work.
You cape the fast boot, you add one stack of rocket containers, and then you bring a couple BSSJ as well. And then you use the rocket containers to fuck the PD, and then you just dumpster it with the fast boot. That's what I'm thinking.
Alright, I want to see Hunter's container main future. I know he
I'm
knows this
already
shit.
building one right
A new
now.
era is born.
I fucking hate container liners. It's so stupid.
I just don't actually think this container ship is good. It is the real thing. Like, I don't think it's because of the lack of rocket containers. I think it fundamentally is able to capitalize upon some ships being vulnerable in some ways. But like,
Which is how missiles work. Yeah.
but like getting the rewards proportionate to the cost is very, very hard in it. Well, it's easy for many other missiles. And like, you can do it, but like, the investment's so high.
And then, oh, don't know. I'm excited, honestly, to try out some new scout ideas I have. That's all. So, get what you lose. Be so much fun.
Speaking of losing, we're just kind of waiting for OSP to stop playing the game at this point.
I understand how they think they might have a chance.
Ooh, OST with plasma coming
That is so cool.
in. Yeah, it's really nice how booped up that is.
Is that, I assume it's a cargo feeder with 2 of the new plasma turrets, or is that just 1?
It's
Two.
2.
It's one that works.
They just lost one though. They had 2. There's another one with 2 as well. Must be closing in on the battleship at Alpha, but I just don't think that kill it.
Well, the 450 liner is about to get flanked by the CL, but the CL is pretty well degraded.
The real problem is that they don't have time to get on the E.
Yeah, they do kind of just lose.
The enemy is securing Zone Atlas.
The battleship's gonna get on the plane insanely. It's gonna get a lot of fire, but it's just not gonna die.
That is all true.
Yep.
We are contesting Zone Atlas.
Oh, the Corvette's doing it first too.
Good effort at the end, but just a little too late.
Yep.
Yeah. Overall, a fairly even match.
The enemy is securing Zone Atlas.
I missed the beginning of the match. How did it start?
Probing with missiles.
2 teams flew in from outside of the map.
There were ships and they undertook violent action against one another.
Light ships went to go cap their given points.
And then T's tried to say no.
Sometimes they succeeded in saying no.
Yep.
Overall, they won the scout fight, but at what price? Clearly not too expensive for victory.
The war comes to pillars.
Does it, or does it come to Bizarro pillars?
There is no up in space.
You're right, but there is left.
Look, it's simple.
Enemy
I don't know what your
agent
guys'
down.
problem is. Simply rotate your monitor 90 degrees and you're fine. What do you think I do?
My ships all come in sideways, it's so wrong.
I just disable HUD and rotate the monitor 90 degrees and I'm fine.
Just turn your head.
The enemy is securing Zone Eclipse.
Do you even owl, bro?
Give yourself the neck injury you always deserve.
Oh my god, I just did this fast food container thing and 9 out of 12 containers failed to launch.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, and they cost more for the luxury of going to deep space.
I don't know.
I did kill an Axford with like... I killed one of the Axfords in TF Oak for not too much points, actually.
TF Oak is interesting PD though, doesn't it? Like not have shoulder mounted PD.
Well, the argument's always that, ooh, one defender could kill infinite number of containers.
That is true.
It's closer to 20 containers, but yeah.
Woo, let's go.
When your salvo size is 12, that's might as well be able to.
Sue
Yeah.
me.
Blue was not super impressive in this game, but they were enough. It was enough that they were able to win.
Alright.
Sue me.
Yeah.
You should add rocket containers to your build to like crap on the PD and then dumpster them with all these fucking insane containers.
Cool build though.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I should try that next time. The first salvo could be like a salvo of actually good containers, and then the subsequent salvos could be fast booted.
Yeah.
Like
That
everyone
one
does have
card
like those
was bothering me
cheeky,
so much.
like those cheap ass finish like fodder containers being fast boot is a really cool idea.
It's just so expensive is the problem.
True.
Yeah, the fast boot containers are like still 10 points a piece.
And like,
Oh,
I
really?
just don't think it's
Wow.
worth it.
Yikes.
Using size 5 warhead? 6 warhead?
I think it's size 5. It's like 4,800 component damage.
Oh, it's size 5. Yeah, I got them down to 9 points. What are you using for secondary?
I did ARAD active and then I added corkscrew.
Oh, that's what it is. ARAD active.
Yeah.
Without corkscrew, those containers would not be going anywhere. Realistically, barely went anywhere.
The salvos would have been more dense, I think, if I didn't lose one of my freaking strike centers early on to a missile salvo, but oh well. It's not like it would have changed much.
Yeah.
Then I was wondering why I hit you with like a bunch of missiles. Like, how is this container liner not dead?
They were pretty weak missiles, though.
Yeah, I had some DC on my container liner just for the case of getting hit by a missile.
Yeah, generally, I find container liners are just hollow. You know.
But compare the damage on that thing to the auger.
Purple and blue, ready up, please. Thank you.
But yeah, that was just a.
Alright, sounds like we're done talking about that game. I think we covered everything. I've been trying to build a container liner here while we've been discussing things. Nothing else to say? Nothing else to look at? Toodaloo. Bye. Farewell. See you in the battle space.